right, I'm here with Catfish. We are in week number 3, right? This is the 3rd race? Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the first 2 races.
First race, we started out trying to figure out what was wrong with the car. It was cutting in and out, going down the straightaways and cutting off in the corners. We got that figured out.
Wait, hold on a minute. Explain that.
Well, we had a air leak that we didn't realize was in the throttle body to the air box, and it was killing the air down the straightaways.
So you were losing power in the straightaways.
I was losing power in
Gotcha.
the straightaways, and when I was letting off go into the corners, it was killing the car.
Gotcha, okay.
And then we got that figured out. In the second race, we got that figured out, and we went out and qualified. We qualified 7th. And we were running 5th for the first 8 laps. And then we had a wreck on the back straightaway. And I slid into the guy on the back straightaway with my nose. Thought I had a left front flat. The car felt weird going down the back straightaway, so I pulled in to make sure I didn't have a left front flat. And we had to start in the rear. We went back green on the restart. They stacked up on the restart, which bobbled me all the way back. And we made it about a lap and a half. And the guy got loose up here. He hit the wall, got back down, and I had nowhere to go. I hit him and I rolled over. And luckily the car held together and the cage was safe. And I thought for sure his car was done. And Daniel Wright and Paul, they got a hold of this thing on Tuesday of last week, or week before last. And they had this thing ready to roll by Friday evening. And they put a new door, a new fender, and all that stuff on that side. Mm-hmm. And we brought it up here Saturday, thinking we was going to race, and the track wouldn't stop leaking down there. And we ended up taking it back to the shop. So I've not been able to actually test the car out and see what it'll do, but we'll find out tonight.
Did you end up having to get a new motor after that accident?
Yeah. Trying to get blocked on that side. I guess it was just a concussion of
everything together.
Side-to-side hit, but luckily I was able just to walk away from it with just a minor headache, and I pinched the back of my leg just a little bit, but other than that I was fine.
How'd you manage that? Oh, I guess when you flipped over and then come back, it kind of...
Well, my seatbelts allowed me to just a little bit, but it wasn't like, I guess it was just really dug in my shoulders.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was with a headache where my head bounced off the headrest. But
do you not wear a Hans device?
I can't wear one. The way my seat's made,
yeah.
My head's so tight, my head's so big really with my helmet, and I can't fit my Hans device in there.
But you do have one?
I do have one.
So we're on the lookout for a new seat that doesn't have as much, it needs more head space. So if anybody wants to trade, Catfish is up for it, so he can wear his Hans device and not get a headache next time.
I have Hans in there, and all the stuff that goes with it, I just can't fit them in between they get caught right here.
Right.
And if I take a hit when they get caught there, it's like the driver will break my collarbone.
Well, that's good to know that safety device would help you if you were able to wear it. So we're looking for a seat. Anybody wants to trade, let us know. So what are you looking forward to the most tonight then?
Really just to start and finish the race without tearing something up.
I like it. Matt's like that too.
I like just to start a race and be able to come across the checkered flag, not a lap down, and just car and motor in all one piece.
Maybe start in the back then. You've got the ability to get up there.
I noticed something when I start mid-pack, I run better. But
what about your starts? Are you starting on the outside or the inside? Can you tell a difference?
Well, when I start on the outside, I'm a whole lot faster.
Well, I think typically everybody is, but if
I got a stock flywheel too, so it don't help.
Well, everything is supposed to be stock on these cars. So are you saying that you think people are not stock?
Well, when you're a half a second faster than the whole field, I mean you got to think, but I'm not gonna point fingers.
No fingers to be pointed. It's just a thought, because other people have said that they don't think that people are stocked. But until you get up in that top 5 in points, top 5 at a race,
Yeah.
pony up at $1,100.
And I don't think it's worth $1,100 to tear them down anyway. Because this cars are probably worth $1,100.
How much did you put in that motor?
Well,
That's about half of it, ain't it?
There's a $250 junkyard motor.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. They run just as good as some of these boys that's getting these other motors.
The best motors either they're slap wore out or they ain't got hardly many miles on them at all.
I'm not gonna say anything in particular about anybody I know, but I know somebody who's got a slap wore out motor, and they do just as good as some of them other guys.
My old bush rod, you can take and wiggle the pistons. I want to have a racing car.
Well, what'd you do with that motor?
Well, that's a bush rod motor.
Are you not supposed to have a push rod?
Well, you can run a push rod.
Oh no, it's an Ecotech. It's not a push rod.
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard that the push rods in y'all's division don't do as well, right?
On the starts, the push rods are faster because they're not as heavy and they got more instant power. But after this car here gets wound up about 2 or 3 laps, and then the push rod's set most of the time.
But you can drive a push rod in this class, right? Well, how about that? Fruit for thought, maybe.
Huh?
I said fruit for thought. Because, I mean, you got 2 laps down. If you could go and get a better start on somebody,
But
how often does that happen?
yeah,
I don't think it'd be the statistics on that would be enough to change.
no. And lap times prove that the Ecotechs are faster.
Well, thank you, Catfish. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Keep it out of the wall.
I'm gonna try to keep it out of the wall on all 4s tonight.
Hey, you went out on all 4s the other night.
Well, actually, I lost this tire and rim. We went through a box trailer down there.
Did it really? Oh, hell. Whose was it?
I had no idea. They said it put a big old hole in about that big.
Oh, geez. Well, that's the perks of racing. You're not ever going to come out with everything clean and done.
No.
Well, thanks, Catfish. I appreciate it.